Hello, my name is Zen. Today we're going to be doing a quick meditation with the focus of preparing our mind and body for sleep. The practice itself should only take 5 to 10 minutes, and we hope that by the end of it we'll be moving our minds into a more relaxed state of mind that is mentally prepared for a healthy sleep cycle. So, something to keep in mind and to allow your brain to understand before you go to sleep is that there isn't just one layer to sleep. There is essentially two main parts, REM and non-REM. So, you may have heard REM. This is the state of sleep in which you dream. Your body is completely shut off, but your mind stays active. We generally think of this as a time when our brain can reset and process through some of the issues that you had throughout the day, which is generally why we think that our dreams reflect the things that happen to us throughout the day and manifest issues that we are currently dealing with. The other is simply put non-REM. This is split into 4 stages, but essentially you can say the first 2 of those stages, you're not really in sleep. It's more like a drowsy, restful state. The next 2 stages, 3 and 4, as they're known, are more associated with very little brain activity and a rejuvenation of your body. So, we're going to be mentally preparing ourselves to move into a restful state, a sleep state, a deep sleep state, and then a REM state. Ideally, this should happen once every hour. So, to really get that full sleep, you really want 1 to 2 hours in between each time that you may wake up for any particular reason that you have. But first, let's start with taking a long, deep breath. We'll do a set of 3. Breathe in deep. Exhale completely. Breathe in deep. Exhale completely. Breathe in deep. Exhale completely. Now, we're going to be picturing a version of ourselves in our mind. If you're doing this by yourself, you can spend some time focusing on your different body parts and slowly relaxing them. But for now, we'll stick more to the concept of it. Personally, I use a visualization that represents the body of a person that is about to go to sleep. This is a veiled individual with robes. I can create a mask. And so that when my mind goes to a place where I can imagine, I can visualize myself as this persona, it understands that we're going to be moving into a restful sleep. So spend a second. You can breathe on your own. Visualize a construct that you can build upon. You can just have it simple for now. If you want to use a simple mask or something that represents rest in your mind. We'll take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in deep. Exhale completely. Breathe in, calm. Exhale, stress. Breathe in, sleep. Exhale, anxiety. Now for the second step, and we've already established or are working to establish an image of ourselves in the form that is prepared for sleep. We're going to spend a few minutes building upon this form with the understanding of how sleep works. So, in your mind, picture your construct, and then reflect upon what I talked about before. See that construct move to a restful state, and then move into a deep sleep state, and then move into REM. Now at this point you can surround it a little bit with energy representing the dreams, and then reset. Go into restful state. Go into deep sleep state. Go into REM. Remember to keep your breath long and calm, and just generally try to idealize the situation while visualizing your construct. So an example, think of your mask. See your mask start to become sleepy. It's going to be represented by the eyes becoming heavy, its presence becoming more dim, and this moves into a deep sleep where the whole thing is enveloped in a crust of relaxation. And then the mind transitions into REM, where you're having a mental spa through your dreams. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. One more time. Visualize your construct. See it moving to a nice restful state. And then transitioning into a deep sleep. Finally ending in REM. Now, we're starting to build an association, and if you ever have time when you're resting in bed, you can use this as a means to occupy your mind. Deepen your connection with your construct or your visualization that represents your sleep. Go through and look at the borders, look at the material that your construct is made of. Look at any energy that surrounds it. Really spend time building this visualization in your mind. This will not only help deepen that construct, but it'll also give your mind something to do, a place for any unconscious thoughts to dissipate into. If you find yourself at a point where your thoughts are uncontrollable, your body's not doing what you tell it, and you're only bringing aggravation. Just remember that this is not just you. For some sick reason, it's part of human existence. That we want sleep, but we can't attain. And there's a desire without fulfillment for something that's so vital can be frustrating. But life is frustrating. And maybe in that moment of insomnia, you can take a minute to realize that you're just alive. Even though you can't sleep and you gotta go somewhere tomorrow, that moment at 3 a.m., you're in a bed, you have a roof, you have water, you have food. You're existing in a beautiful place and time. And you have your construct you can spend time building in your mind and allowing your positive thoughts to slowly overtake any worries throughout the day. Personally, I'll even tell myself a story. Spend time visualizing the scenery and the characters. And eventually, before I even get into any of the meat of the story, I'm asleep. But I can always build upon the constructs and hopefully achieve a full, restful night of sleep. I'll continue to work on this topic and hopefully bring you some more extended practices that will allow your mind to rest. For now, I just wish you the best on your journey. I hope you have a good night's sleep.